Hi dear friends, this is Dima, your English tutor. In this short video, let me remind you, and probably myself, of three formats, or we can call them types, of IELTS test available now globally. I have decided to make this short video because recently we have had such an issue. I mean, not I and my student, but my student with his colleges and universities and everything, he was just lost and confused about which format to pass, yes, and how long it is assessed and everything like that. So I have decided just to finally find out this and render it to you. So everything is very simple. So far, we have three, let's call them global formats. Okay, let's just call them formats. Formats of IELTS. Let's call the first one IELTS Classic. It means IELTS that you pass in the test center. Then IELTS Indicator. You see this title is here, IELTS Indicator. FAQs is not about that. Yeah, by the way, you cannot even look into the screen because this video is mostly of an audio type. I just want you to relax for 3-4 minutes and just listen to me, and so nothing special will appear on the screen. IELTS Indicator, and finally IELTS Online. Yes, really, IELTS Indicator is not IELTS Online. They are two different things. Okay, let's start, by the way, with IELTS Online. Probably it's such a new and interesting type of IELTS, which is now available only in Hong Kong. I don't know why, and I don't know, they don't say how it is organized technically, but it's not IELTS Indicator. So you see, it's very interesting. If you live in Hong Kong, or if you're currently located in Hong Kong, you can try to pass IELTS Indicator. I believe, IELTS Online. I believe that they both, like Indicator and Classic, stationary IELTS and online, they cost about the same. So financially, it will not make a big difference. Okay, now let's proceed to IELTS Classic. IELTS Classic, you go to a test center before you register and everything. So there are two sub-formats of this: paper version and computer version. So for more than 30 years, IELTS has been available on paper. It means that really everything is done on paper. So if you love this, meddling with those papers, so this type is for you, for sure. But, of course, due to technological progress and the desire probably of IELTS administration to, to pace along with the world's progress, so it's only also available on computer. If you love typing your essays on the keyboard, of course, this type of test is for you. Speaking anyway, you will speak to an examiner, so... but, there is a big difference in the terms, I mean in time, for the assessment and evaluation of scoring your IELTS. So if IELTS Classic on paper, like for this, you will get your results in 2 weeks. For instance, if you have passed your IELTS on Saturday, you will get your results from Thursday to Friday, like in 2 weeks, at night on your email. I know this already because we have received with my students hundreds of such emails, I mean in my career. So like from after 13 days. So officially they say 2 weeks, but you will get your result on your email 1 week, well, I'm sorry, 1 day earlier than 2 weeks. Yeah, so let's call it 13 days. Okay. But IELTS on the computer, you will get your results from 3 to 5 days. Let's take the maximum 5 days, you see? And it really matters if you want to try your IELTS, for instance, for some purposes, twice in, let's say, 2 weeks. Like you have only 2 weeks, so, or let's say 16 days. You can try IELTS in, IELTS in test center on computer 3 times, you see? While IELTS on paper, you will be able to pass only once in 2 weeks. So, some people, they want to, you see, they want to make an extreme effort and try that IELTS almost every day. So for them, I'm thinking that IELTS on computer is the best variant because you can pass it and get your results and try to hit this IELTS, to ace the IELTS. Okay, then IELTS Indicator. You see, now it's such an interesting situation. Here it's written on the official website that IELTS Indicator is no longer available, but they say that it's still available in those countries where, due to COVID-19 limitations, test centers are not working. So please if you know that you have to pass IELTS in the future, you contact IELTS probably firstly in the internet. You search, please, for those test centers in your location. Then you contact them. They will answer you if they are available or not. If for some reason they are not working now, you will have to pass IELTS indicator. If they are working, you will be made to, as far as I understand, you will have to go to the test center and you will not be allowed to pass IELTS indicator in that country. You see? Something like that. Very interesting. When there was a total quarantine, something like that, of course, they created quickly IELTS indicator to compensate for the loss of, I think they were losing billions of dollars. You understand that thousands of test centers were closed and people could not pass IELTS, and you understand great sums of money were just lost. Yes, and Duolingo was developing greatly, but they were losing. So they decided to do something about it, and they have created IELTS indicator. But now this quarantine subsides, and so test centers are opening again, and of course it's a good idea to, yeah, by the way, IELTS indicator, if you pass it from your home, I mean you pass it from your home, if you decide to do it, you will get your results within 7 days. Okay, we have 3 now periods, yeah, like 14 days, 13 to be more precise, 5 days for classic computer version and 7 days for IELTS indicator. IELTS indicator you pass at home. So you understand, at home. So you have to decide for yourself what type of, let's say, psyche or personality you are, which you prefer. If you have an option to pass, for example, IELTS indicator, or IELTS in another country, for example, to travel to another country and pass IELTS in the test center, you just decide. Think, please, how, what makes you feel better, yeah? To be with other guys in the test center, to feel that joint effort, or just you're such a type of a guy who wants to sit at home that nobody sees you and hears you and everything. In this case, of course, I think that with IELTS indicator you will feel much more comfortable, but you know there are some issues about the validity of this IELTS indicator. Most colleges and universities, they accept IELTS indicator, but it seems to me that not all. But you have to ascertain to make sure. For immigration purposes, it surely doesn't fit, so don't please even waste your time trying to make sure whether you can or you cannot. For immigration purposes, you may only pass IELTS stationary in the test center. Yeah, no indicators. Okay, guys, so I think now we understand these 3 formats. Remember the third one, which is available only in Hong Kong, IELTS Online, such a mysterious format which nobody knows, and 2 widely spread formats, IELTS Classic, like stationary, and IELTS Indicator. IELTS Classic is assessed within 14 days, paper version, 5 days, computer version, and IELTS Indicator within 7 days. They cost, I think, about the same. Most universities accept everything. Yeah. So, okay guys, if you need some professional assistance in preparation for IELTS, TOEFL, Duolingo, please, you're welcome to contact me. I have tutored hundreds of students within these 20 years, and despite my probably accent, as you can hear, and that I'm a non-native speaker, but you know, I have this talent of tutoring people because I understand what this tutoring process involves, that it involves not only grammar, but it also involves some psychological aspects, you know, some coaching, some mentoring, especially when it is applied to, let's call it, super intensive preparation, and where a lot is on stake. So then we have to be really intense, really precise, and most effective. Okay guys, so you're welcome to address me if you wish. All those links are in the description to this video. Please like, share, subscribe. I will be happy about it. So I wish you all the best and see you in our next video.